Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. I thought I would vlog this week. I just thought I'd pick up the camera as and when and give you kind of like a mishmash vloggy vlog kind of vibe, because I've got a really busy week and it should be quite an interesting one too. So I thought it'd be just fun to, pick up the camera as I go. We'll be kicking things off with a car boot sale haul and a trip to the car boot sale. I went there on Sunday and found some really nice bits actually, which I will show you. And then later this week, I'm going to be going to Berlin as well. I'm doing a job out there and Luke's going to be on the trip as well. So I thought that'd be really fun. I'll vlog a little bit of that too. I've been cracking on with bits around the home. The bedroom is pretty much finished. I think I'm going to do that in a separate video, like a proper kind of home updates video, and give you a full kind of overview as to what I've done in the bedroom. And there's some progress out on the roof garden. I've got big plans for out there. I'm also back filming Sort Your Life Out as well. So yeah, it feels very busy at the moment and yeah, lots to share with you. So I thought we would start off with, of course, a quick sip of the coffee. Talking of Sort Your Life Out, this is one of Stacey's mugs from her collection, I think it was last year, in Asda. And I picked this one up at the charity shop for the bargain price of, I think this was £1.99 from Oxfam, and I've made myself one of those instant Starbucks, I think it's a caramel latte that I've got in here. It's too hot for me to properly drink at the moment, so I'll just have a quick sip. Yeah, that's too hot. I'll let that cool down a little bit. So yeah, let's start off with a trip down to the car boot sale. I'll pop in a bit of footage from Sunday. It was a glorious day down at the boot sale on Sunday. It was such a nice atmosphere, really busy. The queue was the longest queue that I've ever seen for the boot sale. It went all the way down the road and round the corner kind of thing, but it does go very quickly. People are just paying their £1 to get in. But yeah, there was loads of good stuff there, really nice atmosphere. People were just like sunbathing. They were sort of selling just laid back sunbathing. It was very chill, very fun. And I picked up some good bits. So yeah, we'll have a little browse and I'll meet you back here to show you what I picked up. Okay, first of all, I picked up a couple of nice storage bits. Actually, a lot of this is it's mostly for the home. It's mostly kind of storage, crafty bits, decorating, supplies. Well, you'll see. So first of all, the storage bits that I picked up. I love that these were priced up already. This was £1 and it's this nice kind of woven, can you see that? Yeah, it's like a woven texture on here. Little photo box. So this is one where you can put the photos in and just have them kind of stood up in there, and a nice kind of flip up lid. And oh, I've just noticed at the back here, yeah, you have the little dividers in purple. This is from WH Smith. I saw on the, I've got the matching magazine file down here to show you as well. And yeah, I just like the kind of simplicity of that. It's got a nice little sign at the front there that says photographs. I just thought that was really, really nice. I feel like this is something you would see in Zara Home these days, isn't it, with this kind of texture? But I think this is pretty vintage. I'm guessing this is probably like 90s, something like that. Also, the magazine file holder to go with it as well for 50p. And yeah, it just says WH Smith Home. There we are. So yeah, I just thought that was rather nice too for a bit of organisation. And then I also picked up some more Farrow & Ball sample pots. So there was a chap selling these. He had, I think, 8 in total, and I asked him for the price, and he said he would do 3 of them for £1. So I went through them all. There was 2 that were just way too kind of bright for what I had in mind, so I left those 2. So I got the set here for £2, which is really good, considering that this, if you bought it from Farrow & Ball, would be £30 by the time you picked up 6 sample pots. Some of them have more in them than others. So we have Hague Blue here. We also have this Colt Green, which I think is rather nice. Oh, that's quite full actually. There's probably enough in one of these to maybe do like a very small area. So maybe I could play around with these somewhere else in the home. Lamproom Grey. We have Beverly. Nice kind of rich, dark, foresty green. And then we have Chromaty, or Chromaty. This is kind of like a bluey grey colour, quite nice and soft. And then we also have, what have we got here, Manor House Grey as well. So I just thought it'd be interesting to have a few more in my little sample pot collection, and I can play around with some of these. We can paint some of these onto some white pieces of card. I must have a little rummage to see if I've got some knocking around. If not, I need to pick up some white pieces of card to do that with. And then, yeah, I can play around with these samples in the kitchen and elsewhere around the home. And also, later on this afternoon, I'm off to film with Helen for a couple of hours. So we're going to film part 2 to her extreme declutter. When I go to visit Helen, I know that she has got a lot of sample pots of paint in her cellar, in her basement. So I'm going to raid those, and I'm sure she won't mind if I have a few to also do some swabs with. And then I can get like the full shebang of kind of paint chart options for around home. And there we are. So yeah, hopefully I'll make some actual decisions on colours soon, you never know. Also, down at the boot sale, this is the best thing that I bought in a long time because of the price. I was just walking past this and I was looking, and the chap said, "Do you like the corner cabinet? £5 if you want it." And then I was like, £5? Yeah, go on then. I said to him, the only thing is, I can't really carry it around. And he was like, yeah, I can hold it for you. So often if you see something big and bulky at the boot sale, the seller will hold it for you and you can collect it later on. So yeah, I gave him a £5 and came back for this. Also, if you're selling and somebody asks you to do that, I would recommend that you then put the item into the boot of your car or hide it away or put a blanket over it, because otherwise you'll just, if it's something that other people want, they just keep asking you how much for this and then you've already sold it. So it just saves you a bit of kind of having to keep explaining that. But yes, let me show you what it is. Just having to angle it around a little bit so the glass isn't too reflective. But yeah, it's this corner cabinet. It's got 3 shelves inside it and a glass door. And it's been painted in this kind of creamy off-white colour, and down at the bottom it's all kind of chipped, but I quite like that. I think I might just leave it as it is, all a little bit bashed up and kind of, I'm thinking that kind of French style, yeah, just a bit rough and ready. I quite like it like that. I might even have a little go at just maybe chipping away a tiny bit more on the edges here, or maybe sanding those a bit. You've got some nice blue under the paint here, so I think it's had a couple of coats of paint over the years. I know you can completely strip this back and probably take it back to the pine, but yeah, I quite like it as it is. And I'm thinking of having it up in here in the corner over there. You might see that there's something in here. That is the next boot sale find I've got to share with you. And if I just angle it up a little bit, you might notice that we have a beautiful blue sky outside today. But yeah, let's get this open. It doesn't have its key with it. Inside smells really nice. And the woman said to me, "It smells soupy." And I thought, oh, I don't know if I want it now, if it smells of soup inside. I went, oh, okay. What sort of soup? And she went, no, soap, soapy. And then she said she thought somebody maybe had it in their bathroom with lovely soaps in it before, and it does smell really nice inside. So I have my soapy smelling corner cupboard with 3 shelves, well, 2 shelves and then the base here. And in here I'm thinking of keeping lovely vintage glassware. I've got quite a lot of like nice glasses in the kitchen, but they only really come out for like special occasions, you know, like when you're having a nice little drink, that kind of thing. They're not kind of like day-to-day glasses. So I thought maybe if I put them in here, they're out of the kitchen, it's one less thing to kind of have on the shelves in the kitchen. And then in here, the next thing that I picked up, we have a couple of these Oasis blocks. They are by the Oasis brand. I think that is the brand, isn't it? Like the good stuff. And these are the dry foam bricks for dried and artificial flowers. So I'm going to use these in my window box that I've got out on the window ledge, just to poke in some of the flowers that I've picked up to make those a little bit more stable in there. So I've got 2 of these, and also the seller said to me that if I wanted the bag, there's like a bag down here full of bits of it. I thought, well, I can just jam those all in around inside the window box, make use of those as well. She wanted £2 per block, which is quite a lot for down at the booty, but these, I think if you buy one of these on eBay, it's $4.99 per like brick, so still a really good price, but not a total bargain for down at the boot sale. So yeah, I'm gonna get this hung up. I need to get some of those metal hooks actually to screw on the back and then get that fitted. Oh, because it's rather heavy, and especially when it gets filled up with glassware. But yeah, those are the bits that I picked up at the boot sale this week. And then I also went to the Sale in Trade, who have just launched a campaign this week, I think it is. You might have seen it on my Instagram, basically encouraging people to have a good old declutter. I've been doing loads of that over the summer, and just taking your bags of good quality clothes down to your local charity shop, also your bric-a-brac, your bits and pieces of homeware, if they accept those as well. Not all charity shops do take the homeware and bric-a-brac, but yeah, great time to have a little declutter as we go kind of from summer into autumn. I always think that's a nice time to kind of evaluate what's in your wardrobe. So I've been doing some donating and some sorting and organising. I've also been selling quite a few bits from around my home as well, just to clear some more space, to get some cash back. And I've been putting all the money towards something really special, which I'm going to share with you soon in the bedroom update. So do stay tuned for that. I'm so delighted with what I bought. So that's very exciting, and I think you will all love it. It's not anything that you're going to expect, I don't think, but I think you will really like it. So there we are. Anyway, in Trade, they've had a sale on where everything's £5, so I had to have a little rummage in that, didn't I? And I picked up a few bits. I bought these trousers. These are, I think they're brand new. They've got the tag on somewhere. Yeah, they've got this tag on here. They're kind of like wide-legged, a slightly crinkled fabric, or textured fabric, and these are by ASOS Design. Quite a high waist on them. Not my usual style at all, but I've definitely moved away from anything kind of skinny on the leg. I really don't like the feel of it anymore. I used to wear skinny jeans quite a lot, and you know, jeans with like a bit of elastic in them, and I don't like the feel of that. So I really kind of lean towards chinos and things a bit more relaxed, and I feel like that fit probably suits me a little bit better. I don't know. But anyway, these, I tried them on the changing room, and I do think they look quite cool. Obviously, they're not cool now that I've said that, but I feel like I can make some good outfits with those. So £5 as well, really good. I also picked up some shorts, and these are Tommy Hilfiger shorts. Again for a £5, really nice quality, nice colour that goes with everything, nice length as well. So yeah, they have some real good bargains down there at the moment. And this one I thought was really good. This is a Longchamp little bag, and I used my Primark one, the little black one you might have seen on my travels all the time. This is a smaller version. I mean, you'd only get really your passport, probably like phone, keys, wallet in there, I think. I suppose just the essentials. You could probably slip a pair of sunglasses in, just about. You wouldn't get a water bottle in here anyway. But yeah, adjustable straps on the side. And this kind of, I don't even know what colour this is. It's like a browny gold with like a turquoise kind of strap going across. This is a tiny bit grubby, but I can definitely get that cleaned up. I'll just use like a water wipe on that, I think. And then the nice little detail here, it also has a little pocket in here, which I always quite like to have like the separate pocket, and also a flap at the front. So if I was traveling and just wanted to do like passport in there, just for like when you're boarding the plane and stuff, so you're not zipping, especially when you've got like your hands on, you know, luggage, other stuff, you always want easy access, I think, at the airport and when you're traveling. So yeah, I thought that was really good for £5. And then from the quality rail, they have like a rail of more designer quality items that aren't all £5, instead they're kind of half price, half the marked price on them. So first of all, I picked up this shirt, which I just thought was rather fabulous. It's almost like fireworks on here, and it actually might go quite nicely with the trousers that I just showed you, and I think maybe wearing this open with just like a vest underneath. This was £35, and then half price, half of that. So that was down to £17.50. And this is brand new as well. This is from a brand called Flagstaff, and it's got the tag on here from Mr. Porter. And I don't know if you've ever been on Mr. Porter, but everything is very pricey on that website. Most of the shirts are in the like £200 mark. So yeah, I think a really nice piece here. And I think that will look fab. Rather jazzy. Might be a nice one for New Year's Eve with the fireworks on it, or bonfire night. And then I also picked up this tie. I really like the kind of vintage design on here. And this one is a Balmain tie as well, made in France, 100% silk. It actually says Pierre Balmain on there, so very, very old, I think. Yeah, I just quite like the colours and the design on that. I thought that was lovely. And this one was £30, so yeah, £15 for that in the sale. And that's all the bits that I got in trade. So yeah, I need to go and get a coffee. I want to get out into the sunshine for 20 minutes, go for a little stroll, then I'm going to go and sit with my laptop and go through what I've got coming up in the next couple of weeks, which I'm feeling the overwhelm a little bit. So it helps me just to kind of go through it all and go through my digital calendar, see what is happening on what day. When I get like this, just my little tip for you, I do just think of like one day at a time. I don't think too far ahead, but I do like to organise ahead, if that makes sense, but I don't really think about it. And yeah, if I plot everything out, I'll just feel a little bit more like I know what's going on. Sometimes I find it's quite nice just to write a little list out as well and get myself organised. I'm also working with a homeware brand. I'm going to be hosting an event for them up in Manchester, which is very exciting. And I need to pick out some pieces as part of that evening for me to kind of talk through and give tips for and that kind of thing. So I need to select all of those today as well and get those choices over to them. And I might vlog that actually when it comes around to doing that, and that might be quite a nice little thing to vlog. And then yeah, later on this afternoon I'm popping around to see Helen, and we're gonna tackle part 2 of her declutter. I've got those bits to give to her as well for some organisation around the home. So yeah, I'm gonna head out now, get myself a little coffee, and I will catch up with you in a little bit. And a quick hello from Mittens, who is chilling out on the stairs. They love the landing. Cats do love being up high, don't they? From up here you can kind of peep through the banisters. Sometimes I just see their little head popping out. And Pumpkin too, who is making himself very comfy on this rug. Good morning, Pumpkin. Do you want to come with me? Pumpkin is sitting up on my suitcase. You love to sit on the suitcases, don't you? Sometimes we'd give them a little spin. He goes for a little ride around. It is the next day. I didn't get a chance to pick up the camera again yesterday, because basically I went and did a load of admin on the laptop, then I went straight to Helen's for filming, and that was really good. But then we just ended up chatting, and before I knew it, it was around 8 PM and I had to rush home to pack and say goodbye to Pumpkin and Mittens this morning. And today I have been filming all day, so I've just rushed across to City Airport, grabbed some food on the way. Yeah, today has been quite the mission. I'm about to have like a chicken salad, which looks rather nice. It's like chicken and pasta and some garlic bread as well, so I'm going to smell very pleasant on this very small aeroplane. I think it's one of the ones that has like 2 seats and 1 seat configuration. So yeah, I'll be flying out to Berlin this evening, and Luke's already flown out there. He messaged me earlier on, so he's on an earlier flight, so he should be there by now, but hopefully I'll catch him this evening. If not, we'll catch up with him tomorrow morning. But yeah, I'm absolutely ravenous. I'm going to dig in now and then go through security and get on my flight to Berlin. through security and I've set myself up at the window here. There's kind of like a little bench area so I can actually start editing this vlog, I think. So yeah, I am sitting here recharging all my batteries. Literally, look at the situation. We've got so many things charging up at the moment. I've got my little filming lamp, my phone's charging, my spare battery pack, the laptop's charging up, my spare camera battery is charging. So we're getting all the charge. And I'm also recharging my own batteries. I've got myself a little oat flat white from press with a shot of vanilla in it. Probably a little bit late to be having a coffee, but I'm absolutely flagging after filming today. So yeah, coffee is needed. So I'm going to crack on with some editing, and then in I've got about an hour before we board, and then we will be flying to Berlin. I have just made it to the most fabulous hotel. Can you hear a familiar voice?
Sorry.
Look who's here!
Hello everyone.
So Luke has just rescued me in reception because they didn't have my reservation and Luke had already checked in, so I was downstairs having a minor panic, but they had my middle name as my surname, so they couldn't find the booking anywhere. After much confusion,
He's in.
we're sorted!
Yay.
Woo! It is so late, but this is absolutely beautiful. It's blown me away coming in here.
Classic, timeless.
I mean, in fact, why don't you just show us around, Luke? It's too exciting. Look, it's got the thing when they put the thing. That's so posh.
I love that. Yeah.
And the lamps are stunning.
They are.
A bit like the one that you got in HomeSense that time.
Yes.
With
Yeah,
the glass and the gold.
The Ralph, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love the picture frames above the
Bed
bed.
is so comfortable.
And the
I
prints.
love this as well, like a little TV
Yeah.
cabinet.
That reminds me of Home Alone.
Yeah, we literally are the same person. It's like Kevin McAllister.
Really? Yeah.
What is it? The
I feel like we need to
Power
order a cheese pizza.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like Kevin, very much so. And then we've
Very
got
own drinks bar.
lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's goodies.
Little mini fridge.
Are these complimentary? Just
They
pay
are.
for that. Oh no, leave that alone. That is. We'll have that.
Crisps are, yeah. €5, I think the crisps
Oh
are.
no.
Mini bar.
Beautiful.
Ta-da.
Oh, lovely. We'll leave all that in there. I'll do a little run.
I don't think you're ready for the bathroom.
Oh, come on.
It's,
Oh, look at the double doors. They've got mirrors in them.
Look at this. Go on in.
Oh
nice.
my. Oh, look at the top.
I know.
Oh, wow. And the oh, I love this configuration.
Me too.
What have they got? Is that Crabtree?
It's L'Occitane.
Oh, L'Occitane bits. And what's the... Oh, toilet separate. Very nice. Lovely, lovely. Oh, there's flannels and slippers. The trouble is I don't want to leave the hotel when it's like this. I just want to stay here the whole time.
Right.
Oh, this is fabulous. Sewing kit.
Yeah.
Nail file. Crystal. Oh,
Beautiful.
this is absolutely
It's like
stunning.
that timeless feel.
Yeah.
It feels so timeless and lovely.
Yeah, it's that really old school kind of lovely touches. I love all this bit of panelling.
Yeah.
Oh, it is wonderful.
It is.
Right, we're gonna have a quick natter
Yeah.
and then get to bed because it is getting on for midnight now. And we will see you bright and early, and I'll fill you in the morning as to why we are here. Good night. Good morning. I am up bright and early. It is a beautiful morning here in Berlin. I've just opened the curtains and looked outside to some of the fabulous buildings here. It's made me very excited to be here in Berlin. So we have a busy day ahead of us today. I'm working with Shark Ninja over on Instagram, and at home I have my Ninja air fryer, which I absolutely love. They've invited us to Berlin because this is where IFA Berlin is held, which is basically the largest consumer electronics and home appliances show in the world. So all different brands get to exhibit their new appliances and show off their wares, and I absolutely love to discover new gadgets, new appliances, good solid options for around the home, good value options. So I'm very excited to see what Shark Ninja have to offer. I know they do some really good stuff, and yeah, as I say, I love my Ninja air fryer, so I'm excited to see what other products they have. I know that they're going to be launching a new coffee machine, which is what we're going to be taking a look at this morning. So we're going to be heading off to a coffee shop and seeing it in action, I believe. So yeah, all my work with Shark Ninja will be over on my Instagram, so you can see that over there. But yeah, I just thought it'd be nice to pick up the vlog camera whilst we are here. So I'm gonna head down shortly, meet Luke for some breakfast here at the hotel, which I'm very excited about. And then yeah, busy day ahead. That was a delicious breakfast. So we are out of here. Luke is here.
Morning.
Morning.
Hello.
How are you? You sound a bit croaky this morning.
I did. I thought, oh God, where did my voice go down? I'm
It's
good.
that thing where you haven't spoken.
I know.
Look at how beautiful this lobby is.
Incredible.
Did you have a drink in there last night?
Yes.
Oh, that looks so nice. Have a quick peek. Look at this. Oh, there's a terrace at the back. Wow. Oh, that is fabulous. So we have got quite a jam-packed itinerary today, so I'm not sure how much I'll be able to pick up the vlog camera, but tomorrow we've got some free time in the morning. We're going to hopefully explore a little bit, aren't we, around this kind of area around the hotel, which is lovely. Just passing a Euro shop, and I've been called into the autumn decorations. They're only 70 cents. Oh, they've got some great bits. Nice for a bit of wreath making. We've just come from the breakfast event, which was very busy, very warm, so with lots of coffee. But yeah, very exciting to see the new launch of the machine, which I'll be sharing over on my Instagram. I've now popped into like a chemist shop. It's called DM, and I love this shop. It's really cool. You've got a little gift wrapping station over there, so if you buy anything in store, you can wrap it up, which I love. And they do really good miniatures in these places. Luke is after a lip balm, so. Ooh, the sunscreens, they're quite handy sizes.
Really reasonably priced as well.
Yeah, I might have to pick up a couple of those.
$1.55.
Is that a spray one?
So.
Yeah, loads of choice in here. I do love a German supermarket and a German chemist's pharmacy. This is the gift wrapping station. Isn't that lovely? You've got all the different papers and the ribbons. You pick up an emergency gift. So this is the reality. In between all our gallivanting, we are now chained to the desk with everything plugged in again. Emergency bananas are at the ready, so we're trying to bash through as much admin as we can before we go off to the IFA. I think I said IFA this morning, it is IFA. IFA Berlin, where all the different brands will be displaying their wares and all their exciting new products. So yeah, we're having a little power hour at the desk now. And we are back at the hotel. It is just past 6 p.m. We had a fantastic time at IFA Berlin, but it was very busy, and myself and Luke were kind of rushing around all different stands trying to get some clips for Instagram and look at all the different products and test them out. So I didn't really manage to vlog while I was in there, but yeah, there is some bits that will be over on my Instagram if you do want to have a look and see what I got up to, and also see some of my favourite products that I discovered today. And yeah, it is a very warm day in Berlin today. We're talking 31 degrees, which is beautiful. I think I'm going to have a nice cool shower and get changed for the evening. Got about an hour for a little refresh before heading out to dinner. We've decided we're going to go for a little stroll to dinner this evening. So yeah, looking forward to that. I do love the view from the hotel room here. Isn't this stunning? Beautiful building over there. Okay, quick outfit of the evening. I'll just wander over to the bathroom mirror actually. It'll be a bit easier to do it from there. I've got this shirt on that I bought in the next sale quite a while ago actually. I've had this one quite some time. I definitely wore this at the very beginning of this year, I remember, in Lanzarote. And yeah, it's lovely. It needs a good iron, so I did give it a good old press. It's got the kind of tie-dye effect on it. But yeah, I really like this one. It's one that I kind of feel just comfortable in. And I've got my chinos that I always wear. I think these are super dry. And I've also got my shoes that I always wear. So you've probably seen all of these many times before. My shoes from Next. These go with everything, which is why I always end up packing them, and comfy enough that we can do like a, you know, like a 15-20 minute walk, and it's not going to be a blister situation, which some kind of loafers and shoes end up giving. So there we go. I'm going to go and find Luke and we can head out. We are on our way to dinner. We're having a nice stroll through the streets of Berlin, taking it all in. We're just down by the river now, which is very pretty. It's nice, isn't it though? Beautiful.
It feels like a nice end to summer.
Yeah.
Apparently it's raining in London.
Oh, is it? It's so warm here. Sweet little place. We're having dinner tonight. It's kind of like a little museo with some little shops and galleries and things. Got some nice outdoor dining here too.
Summer is ended, the leaves are turning brown. Soon they'll be falling down.
It's not often I vlog in the bathrooms at a restaurant, but occasionally when they're really special, we have to appreciate them, and I really like the sink in here, which is gold, but let's continue round. And I'll show you what has caught my eye. They've got some interesting antiques in here, an old tapestry, and some artwork through here in the toilet itself. And the toilet is gold as well. I don't think I've ever seen one quite this gold and shiny before, so yeah, had to vlog that for you. Good morning, it is 6:30 and I've just woken up. Well, actually I woke up about an hour ago. I don't know why I've woken up so early this morning, because I guess that meant I woke up at like 4:30 UK time, which is not ideal. But I woke up bright and early, and so I have got up and I'm just doing some editing. And yeah, I'll probably head down to breakfast in a little bit. I'll see if Luke's woken up. Dinner last night was so... Is this light flickering? Let's go over here. I think that light bulb's blinking, which might be a bit distracting. Yeah, dinner last night was absolutely delicious. Yeah, it was really, really tasty and atmospheric in the restaurant. I liked the kind of interior in there, and you will have seen the bathroom. And it was called Eve by Night Kitchen if you're ever in Berlin and want a nice dinner recommendation. I'm going to crack on with a little bit of editing before I jump in the shower. We are out and about exploring Berlin now. We're just going to go for a little wander. I think there's the palace that's been like recently refurbished that we're going to go and have a little look at. It's meant to have like a nice roof garden thing, so yeah. And yeah, another beautiful day. We're going to go and take a little look around inside the palace. This section where we're standing here has all been recently refurbished and it's very modern on this side. Then inside we can go to see some of the more historical stuff, and it's free to go in as well, so we'll go and take a little look around here. Okay, in we go to the Humboldt Forum. Just to give you an idea of where we are on this model, this is the palace, and then this is the section that we're in now. We're now in the courtyard. It looks like they've got various different things here. There's a bit of a museum, there's some shops, tourist information, nice areas to sit and relax. It's a really cool space. Going for a look in the Schlosskeller now, the palace cellar. So it says here that the Humboldt Forum is a new build, although the appearance recalls that of the Berlin Palace, which stood here for centuries. The cellar is the only area where traces dating back to the Middle Ages have been preserved. So this is the old original brickwork and tiles down here. You can see the kind of water drainage system and get some more idea here of what the floors would have been like. We go and take a look at the roof terrace now. It's €5 to get your ticket to go up there, so let's go and take a look. Here we are up on the roof. There is a fabulous view from up here. Take a look at this. We are going to get on the boat tour, the historic boat tour of Berlin, and go for a lovely look around the city by the river. Yeah, me too. It's been a while since we were on a boat.
Yeah.
We do love a boat though.
Absolutely.
On we go. Well, it is nearly the end of our boat tour and it's nearly the end of our time in Berlin. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I think I'm going to wrap it up now because I'm going to edit this one on the flight home. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and do subscribe if you're new here if you haven't done so already. Brand new videos every single week. But yeah, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you very soon. Bye!